guys, welcome back in today's topic. So let's start with our today's agenda. Before we start, I just wanted to be request you guys, if you feel this video or this season with this journey video is going to be helpful for you, just like and subscribe and do share with your friend. This motivate me because I'm just recording my journey video. It's not something series or something, but still I used to record it. Okay, so now let's jump into the our today's topic. Our today's topic is solve some DSA problem like tapping in water, then best time to buy and sell stock, longer is substring without repeating character. This is that some of the questions it contain from, like we can solve this based on two pointer or window pointer like this, and this will going to be very helpful for you in interview. This question might ask Amazon, Microsoft, Google, lot of top MNCs asks about this problem. Okay, and also we will going to solve some Java interview questions. As you can see here, we have 6 to 7 Java interview questions, and this will going to be for the theoretical question basically. Okay, if you are targeting for the SD1, SD2, just be with my journey. We will going to be crack this journey. Okay, and as you can see, this is a spreadsheet where you can see the all questions rated over here. This is the Java Spring Boot section, then other Java interview question sections, and design pattern section, LLD section, system design section, and interview question section. Let's see, if you are interviewer, if you did any interview, just add the information in this section. Okay, this is the entire planning and plotting for my entire journey, and with that I am preparing for the top MNCs. Though I used to solve almost 20 problem every day, revise the problems and everything. Okay, yeah, that was the things. Now jump into the real problem. So as we know, we are going to solve some DSA problem. So we will go with, first of all we will go with the tapping rain water problem. Okay, so let's look into the question what problem statement says. So problem statement says, given a non-negative integer representing an elevations map where the width of each bar is 1, compute how much water it can be a trap after the raining. Let's see, raining is going, and you have to fill the water. How much water we can store in this particular Arcas evaluation map. Okay, so as you can see the image, so we have the array with the zero position contain zeros, then first position contain the one block, then s- second position contain the zero block. So as you can see, the in between the two block we can store the water. Okay, if it is more than that, we can this will water will going to be overflow. So let's see the this thing in our Excel drawing sheet. Let's start with the questions. Let's see, we have the state problems like 1 2 0 1 1 0 and 5 and 1, and let's see 0. Okay, so we have the array something like that, and now we will going to be draw the my block diagram. So my diagram might be wrong, not good. So but you can understand the, this is the one block of zeroth position. Then we have the second block, so we'll include the second block. Okay, this is the second block. Okay, Now we don't have the block at second position, second index, so we will keep it remains as it is. Next we have the third position is one block, so we are going to be add that one block. Okay. Now now in fourth position we don't have anything. Then fifth position we have five blocks, so we will going to be block five. Okay, this is the five block. Now we have one block, then zero block, nothing is there. Okay, so this mean block we have. Okay, now as you as training is started, so how do you think like think like the key we have to stir the water inside it into it. Now as you can see, when you adding the water over here, this we don't have anything here, so water going to be overflow like this, like this. Okay, if you add water over there, we are water going to be overflow. But in this case, let's see, we have the block of 1 and 5. So if you add trying to be add water inside this water going to be stored like this. Oh yeah. Okay, similarly here also, but we also have the maximum here, so we can store the water until here, no matter. Okay, so water will not going to be overflow, but after this block water going to be overflow like this, also here also. So as you can see, we move from the left to right. So what we need actually, find the maximum block where we can add the water inside this. Okay, let's start with the left and right. Now talk me the left and right, sorry, right and left. This is the right and left. Okay. Now now you wanted to add the water between these two. How much water you can add? Obviously we can add the water between two is one block for each place. Okay, now we wanted to look the maximum bigger block, but okay, so now I am left I am shifting my left to the here. Okay, now as you can see, we are at the position of the 2. Okay, now your right is 1, and as you can see, if your right is 1, so you have to increase your right. So I will going to be increase the right into the, let's see, will going to be 5. Okay, now your right and left is 5 now. So here earlier your right was 1 and your left was 2. So how much water you can add in this block? So no, because your right is more than your earlier right and your left. Okay, now as you can see, your left is lesser than the right. So what we are going to do, we are going to be shift our left in left side. So now how much water you can add this position. So as your earlier your left is 2 and you don't have any block, and your right is 5. So for so minimum of the left and right, earlier left and right, and minus this current block. Okay, so how much current we can add? So we will going to add 2 block unit of water. Now next I shift, we wanted to shift left because we are looking bigger value than r in left sides. Okay, so we're going to be left, shift left in this position. Now as you can see, our earlier left is 2 and current left is 1. So what we are going to do, we will going to be see how much water we can store here. So as you can, as earlier said, we can store the minimum of the left and right, earlier left and right minus current left. So how much? It's 1 unit. Now we are going to shift this current left into this. This is actually current left, this is current left, Okay, this is current left, and this is the earlier left, means maximum left and maximum R. Okay, now you can see our current left is rich over here. We don't have anything, any block over here. So what we are going to be do? We are calculating two minimum of the left and right, and then minus current left. So how much it is? 5 and 2, minimum is 2, minus 0 is 2, plus 2. Okay, now we reach our current left is equals to right, so it's mean that we are done with our iteration. Okay, so how much water we can store in entire? So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 and 1 5, 5 units of water. Okay, this is the things we can move. So this is the problems related the two pointer. As we can see, we are we have the two pointer, left and right, and then like this. Okay, so we will going to solve this two way basically. To solve this problem we have two way to solve, but I am going to focus on the two pointer. Let's start jump into the code, actually how the code look like and what code says. So let's start with the coding part. Now I'm going to define the left pointer is 0. Okay, and then my and right pointer will be the heights height minus height dot length minus 1, because we are starting from the index. So in now we want the result maximum area which can cover. As of now we have to store the value of the maximum what current it is. So next our maximum left, as I earlier said, we are storing the maximum left and maximum right. Okay, so we need the maximum left, so it will be heights of 0, because we don't know the what is the height of, and we don't care about the other, so we just consider our maximum currently is maximum left, and for the right, for the maximum right is uh, element in left basically. Int maximum right is equal to heights of R basically. Okay, now what we wanted to do. So while my left is less than R. Okay, till now I have to do and calculate the thing. So basically, now if my max of L is lesser than greater than max of right, what does it mean? What does it mean? It means I have to reduce the right pointer. How we going to be do reduce the right pointer? Right minus minus, and like if we reach here, so we have to calculate the maximum area as well. So if my math dot minimum of max of right and max of left minus height minus my current height of right, because we are re- decreasing the height, so height is greater than or greater than 0. It's mean that we can store the water into that particular current. Let's say we have the left maximum here and right maximum, and we reach our right here, so you can store the 1 unit of water here. So that's why we have to store the max area plus or is equals to math dot mean mean of our max r comma max left. Okay, and minus what is my current how do you guys say current block in my current position. Okay, else means we have to shift our left, because we are finding the left our maximum left side and maximum right side. If you are maximum let's see, here you can see you reach the maximum right side. So what you wanted to do, you have to find the maximum uh, left side, and you will going to shift this your current left current into the left current plus one, and then trying to find the maximum left side as well. Okay, so how, so we're going to be increase the L plus plus. Now similarly this condition we are going to be do, but thing is the in this case we are going to map current height as a left side, and now mm, reducing the left side. Okay, now every time what we wanted to do, we have to check the our maximum of left is equals to mat dot max of r, and our current height of r basically, because it's not something is it's just finding the maximum value from the left and maximum value from the right. Right, max of left comma height of right, and that's it. After looping the things, we will get the value of max area. That's it. This, and we'll run the problem. What happened? Okay, we missed something. Oh, left. We have to write left over here. Hmm. What happened? Sorry. This is the TH and max. Not, it should be the max left, and this should be the max left. Sorry. Now now yes, you can see our test case is passed. We are going to be submit this solution. Now you can see the it is very efficient. You can solve it another way, like pre max array and post max array, like this. So it will be going to be same time complexity and space complexity. In this problem we are iterating only once in the array, so our time complexity will be the big of, or time complexity will be big of n only, big of n. And talking about space complexity, we are not storing anything in array or something else, so we are uh, big of constant space complexity. Okay, this is the pretty much simple question. So we will move with the another question. So our second question is the best time to buy and sell the stock. Okay, so it's a heading, so we'll go on the problem, what problem statement says. So as you can see, best time to buy and sell the stocks. You have given an array of price where the price of I is ith day's price, basically stock price. So, and our condition is a single day. You can choose the single day to buy and other day to sell in future day only, not the past. Okay, and if it is not maximum profit, just return the zero. Okay, so let's see current problem, this one. So you can see the problem and you can read the problem. So buy on the second day, price will be the one, and the sale on the fifth day, price will be six. So we will going to buy the whole year and selling this year. So we'll get the profit of 5 rupees. Okay, similarly this, as you can see, we are stock is going to be fall and fall and fall every day. So it means that we are not going to be buy anything, we will not going to do any transition. So that's the thing, we can return the zero in this case. Okay, so now as you can see the problem, what actually it mean, as you can see the two example. If your stock is going to be down down down, if suppose after this one you got the 7, so obviously that case what we are going to be do, we are going to be buy on this position and selling on this 7 this position. So we are going to be get the profit. Now just take this example for the our iteration. Okay, now we wanted to be calculate the maximum profit. Let's say we have the maximum value over here is 7. Is earlier was the maximum, now we have the 7. Now we are going to be first position. Is it maximum than our current maximum? Not. If it minimum, then we will going to be replace this our minimum value will be 1. Now we have the 2 pointer, minimum will be the 1, and max right now we don't have. Now is this value is more than, now we were shipped on the fifth position, fifth element. Now our fifth phi is greater than minimum. Yes, it is. So what we are going to do, we are going to store our profit will be 5 minus 1. Okay, which will be the, which will be the 4. Okay, now we have the 4 rupees profit as of now. Okay, now we will going to be, we'll moving our pointer in third elements. Now is it more less than minimum? No, it's not less. So we'll keep our minimum as it is, and we'll trying to be calculate the profit. Now 3 minus 1 is 2. Is this bigger than 4, what we have profit right now? No. So we are not going to be sell on this position. Now our minimum we reach 6 position. Now as you can see, 6 is this 6 is minimum than 1? No, we are not going to be update minimum as of now then. So but we will calculate the 6 profit of 6 minus 1. How much it is? 5. Then what current profit we have? 4. And we what we are getting the profit on 6 element 5. So we are going to be update our profit into the 5. Okay, similarly we will reach the position of the 4th, and then we will check the minimum, or is it lesser than minimum? So no, we are not going to be update the minimum value. Then is it profit getting the our maximum more than maximum profit? No. So then we are keeping our maximum profit as it is. So this is how it is, like we are going to be shift our window uh, from mean to maximum profit. Okay, so let's jump into the coding, how we are going to be. Currently we want two thing. One is maximum profit and minimum value as of now. So maximum profit, what we are going to be do, integer dot mean value. So actually you can why we keep this mean value. As of now we are comparing max with maximum profit with our maximum value if we are getting, and we need one more thing, mean value as of now. So what we are going to be integer, we are going to be assign this with the integer integer dot max value. Okay, now what we wanted to do, we wanted to map iterate every position from the 0 I equals to 0 I is less than price, prices dot length th, and I plus plus. Every time every element we are iterating, what we wanted to do, we have to first of all we have to calculate the max profit, uh, profit uh, profit is this maximum than current profit, max prof profit price of prices of ith position minus mean value. As I already said, we are to just add the mean value here and check the maximum profit every time. Now should we need to update the minimum? So mat dot mean of mean value, comma current current of I, basically. Okay, and this is not the mean only, this is the mean value. Okay, and that's it. We have to return the maximum profit only. Maximum profit, max prof prof, and that's it. And that's it. We are good to go. Mm, okay, so we have to care of uh, why we are returning output is -1 but expecting is 0. What wrong with this? Actually this is the correct one. Okay, yeah, as you can see we can't won't be able to do any transition, that it's mean that we have to return 0 only. Okay, so if it is less than 0, it's mean we have to return 0 0, else we have to just return the maximum profit. Okay, nothing else. So basically as statement says, we have to return the 0 if we are not going to be. Okay, as you can see, it's very much efficient and it passes all the test cases. Okay, now let's start with another problems is longest substring without the repeating character. So we will jump into the late code. So let's see the problem, what problem statement says. So we have given the string of s, find the longest substring. So substring means not let's see, we have a b c d and continuous, it continuous a bunch of character, it means the substring. So we have to find the longest non-repeating character substring. Let's see, abc a is contain the two time, it's mean it's not the not repeating character substring. So we have only abc which contain the single character every time. Next, if we see the b c a, it's also the substring, it contain only single character at a time. And cb, we do also have the CAB, same ABC, not the ABCB, because B already we have. So like that. So its question said we have to calculate the long length of the longest substring. So how we going to be do actually? So let's consider this as a problem statement, and we'll iterate this in our explanation. Okay. Now we have the this and string, and we have to check the longest non-repetitive substring. So things, we have the two pointers, one is here and other is over here, in at the end. Let's check. A and B is same, not, then B, not, then C, not, then B, not, then A. So we can do the, using the two for loop we can find the solution, brute force solution, but this is not the optimum. This will going to be take around big of n square time complexity, and this is not the optimum solution. We wanted to be, we have to be solve this in optimum solutions. So how we're going to be do, let's see. As I already said, when your frequency come into the picture, so that's time we need the hash map or hash set has said. Basically, when the frequency come, you have to and you must to be use the hash map or hash set every time. Now in this case we will going to be use the hash map. How we are going to be use hash map, I will going to be draw that one. Hash map is the key and value store. So we will storing the key and value as the index. Now we have the A, we will going to be store the our A into the hash map as a key, and then its index is 0. Now we have the B, we will going to be check is it B present in this hash map or not. Not, then we are going to be just push that into the map hash map, and then with the within it index is 1. Now C, we don't have the C as of now in our hash map. We are going to be just push that C into the hash map. Next we will reach the eighth position. Now we have the A present over there. So it's mean that we have the repeated character at the position of the A. So now as of now we have the length maximum substring with non-repeating is 3. Okay, we have the 3 right now. Now but now our left pointer is here only. So now you can see we are getting the A is repeated. So now we have to just change our A index into the third, and our we have to shift our left pointer, means our window, from the earlier A pointer plus 1. Earlier was 0, then we have to shift into the B, this position. Now we have the window something like this until the A. Okay, so as of now, A. Now this is the non-repeating character as of now. Okay, next we are shifting the B. As of now, let's see B. B is already present. It's mean that we also got the non-repeating character at the position of the B. Now we have to change this into the B position is 4. Okay, and check the current window length is 3 only, so we are not going to be update our maximum window size. Now we are shifted to the C. As you can see, we C also present over here, and our window will be like this, C to C. But C is also present, so we are going to be remove this, and this is will be going to the 5. Okay, so similarly like this we will going to be move, but to our maximum window size will be remains 3. Okay, so as you can understand, so this is the answer, this is the solution we can get, and this will be going to be helpful, and this time complexity will be the big of n, because we are just iterating the entire length of the, what we can say, length of the string. So n become a length of the string. And talking about the space complexity, as you can see, we are storing our each and every character into the hash map. So it become a length of string. In normal file we just return the big of n. Okay, big of n times complexity. And why it is in worst scenario, if you have the n size string and it's contain the only non-repeating character, that case you will you require the n size of uh, hash map. So that's why we call time complexity will be space complexity will be the big of n. Okay, let's jump into the code, what actually code look like. So first of all, we are going to be create the, we have to create the hash map. So we'll start with the hash map with the character, and we have to store the index. So we'll go index, and then we'll give the map hash map. And so this is the pattern of define the hash map. Then integer max length is equal. I will explain you again. If you want, just comment what you want. And then we have the a and we have the b. Why we need b? So I will going to be explain a and b. Let's consider the current position is a is 0, and then b, we are currently storing these things into it. Okay, so as you can see, we have the things inside these things. Okay, okay, so yeah, this is how it is. I'm just re-forwarding the things fastly. So am adding, I think I'm stuck with the screen, if I'm not wrong. Is this correct? I'm stuck with my screen. If it is, then just, I think so. I'm stuck with my screen. Is this my coding? Oh, I think I'm stuck with my screen. Oh, oh. Is this, now it's working fine. Okay, so I wrote the code actually, in between. So I have created the hash map with this and b. So as you can see, if its length is 0, then it's mean we won't be we don't have anything in the string, so we will going to return only one. And if single character string, so we have only one, it's mean that this is also not repeating character. Now every time, first of all, I am pushing the first element into our map, and then, as I already said, I'm checking if my current character is present or not in our hash map. Is it present? And also our left pointer, pointer, our if it is present and its index is greater than current pointer, then we are going to be update that. Okay, is we have to just increase the width, and then return the max length, like this, and that's it. We're going to be run this code. Now our test case is run. Now I'm going to be submit that. Yeah, this is much efficient memory as well as time complexity as well. So yeah, that was the 3 DSA problem. uh, okay, so now we'll shift into the topic we do have of, we will going to be learn this Java concept. Let's look into the our sheet what Java concept we do have. So let's start with the this. How does pattern matching switch work in Java? As you can see, the I have created the answer for that. Let's see. You have the switch case. Earlier was you have to write the switch case, and then inside the case you have to write the element which you are mapping. If it is not, and then it's like it might be chance to get the runtime error. So Java 17 plus introduced the new switch case system. So you have to just pass the object and just return like this. If you forget to write the defaults, it will automatically consider as the default, and it will not going to runtime give the runtime error. So that's pattern matching in the Javas, and this is the good mm, how do I guess good help good scenario where we can use the switch case. Okay, so next is what is the internal working of the current hash map, and let's see the current concurrent hash map, and we have the current hash map. So concurrent hash map use the CAS of empty bucket and synchronize looking at the bucket level for the update, lock free read, and the corporate resizing to achieve the high concurrency. Okay, so next the we have the then apply and then compose. So if you are the Spring Boot developer, so you should know these things. So next, what is a text block and where we are we use in Java. So let's see, you have to write the SQL query. That time we mostly use the text block, or you have to write the any JSON or something. So you use text block like this. You have the triple inverted comma, and then you are JSON or such SQL, and then like this, and that called the text block. And to use that, we can write the JSON, SQL, or anything else into that. Now, how does Java handle the memory management in G1 and GC? So as you know, the we Java itself have the garbage collector. So J1 and ZGC is also the one of the part of that. Okay. So now this is the question. So what does mean the equal and hash code means? So if you are making some object and you wanted to check is it same or not, so that time we mostly use hash code to check whether it is same or not. Equal actually checks the inside value. Let's say you have the string and you wanted to check whether the string content same or not. So that's where we use the equal. But hash code, if you wanted to check the two object is similar or not, that time we use the hash code. Okay. So now how does Spring auto configure work internally? So Spring auto configure is just to configure our backend into the, let's say you wanted to be configure your system with the any other, let's say database. So that's where we use the auto configuration. Okay, and what is the difference between components, service, and repository? So as you are familiar with the Spring Boot, so component uh, is basically to say our request to go on this particular service or business logic basically. And service is for that the writing the business logic. It's not the related to the client. It works on the basically in between of the component and repository. And talking about the repository works with the database. If you wanted to do some SQL model or something, so repository come into the picture. So repository is the communicating middleware between the database and your service. Okay, like this. Next, how do you handle the global exception handling in Spring Boot? So as you know, though we might get the it might chance to get the runtime error. So that time we have to take care of the exception. So we will create the class of the globally, and then we're going to be use that class whenever the request sent. And if it is something getting the runtime error, we are just uh, handle that exception in globally. Okay, so next thing is how does the Spring Boot external configuration for the different environment. So in our Java, we do have the application environment setup, so you can write there as well. But if you wanted to be write your configuration environment by environment, so you have to write the production.yml file to target production, and then you can write the dev.yml file to target development configuration like this. Or also you can create the global environment YML file to be to all of the environment. This is how we can configure the environment in different server basically. How does secure the REST API using the JWT in Spring Boot? As you know, it's basically the what we can say the development security problem. So as you know, when user logged in, you have to request the send the request to the HTTP server. So we'll check whether it is user is present. If it is present, then we have to just generate the JWT and send it back to the user. When the user send another request, we have to just send that JWT. And every time when the user hit the request, we used to check the JWT and verify that JWT is valid or not. If it is valid, then just go with that JWT. If not, then reject that request uh, from the client side. So that's the thing where we can secure our Spring Boot application using the JWT. So, what is the role in Spring Boot actuator in production? So, let's see, actuator is something related to the your service that if you are using the some, let's say, Redis or database. So and you are getting the error, so you wanted to check the status of that particular what we can say service. Let's say your database is down right now, so you wanted to check, so you have the actuator, so you can get that status every time using the API, like normal API, and check that how it is working, or it is red in zone, or is it is fail, or it is down as of now. So like that. So these are the some questions I discuss. You can see the other questions we do have. You can explore that as well. You can ask ChatGPT, you can ask Google, and you can ask your senior as well. So yeah, that was the thing for the today, and this is for the today's. I think we are solve some problem, and I have learned a lot from this as well. So yeah, that's it for the today. And if you feel this video will helpful for you, so just like and subscribe. That's it. And bye bye for today. Bye.